Good evening, mind explorers and secret unravelers. Welcome to Light and Shadows Global. Tonight, we're diving into the fascinating universe of cryptography, the ancient art of hiding messages. Throughout history, codes and ciphers have been used to protect state secrets, plan military strategies, and even to conceal fortunes. But what if I told you there are codes so complex, so ingenious, that even with all the advancements in technology and human intelligence, they have never been completely broken? The history of humanity is, in part, a history of secrets, and cryptography is the silent guardian of those secrets. From hieroglyphs to digital algorithms, the human mind has sought increasingly sophisticated ways to protect information. But some cryptographic mysteries have resisted time, logic, and the brightest crypto-analysts. These are persistent enigmas, challenges that continue to intrigue scientists, historians, and enthusiasts worldwide. Get ready to learn about codes that not only influenced the course of history, but also challenged human comprehension itself, keeping their secrets to this day. Our first enigma takes us to the 15th century, to a book that seems to have come from a parallel universe, the mysterious Voynich Manuscript. Discovered in 1912, this medieval codex of approximately 240 pages is the holy grail of cryptography. Its text is written in a completely unknown alphabet, bearing no resemblance to any spoken or written language we have ever documented. The illustrations are as enigmatic as the text. They show plants that don't exist in known nature, incomprehensible astrological diagrams, and scenes that seem to depict rituals or medical practices of a lost culture. From linguists to NSA crypto-analysts, no one has been able to decipher a single word. Theories range from a lost language to an elaborate hoax or a coded medico-botanical treatise. Its age, confirmed by carbon-14 dating between 1404 and 1438, only deepens the mystery. The Voynich Manuscript remains an unsolved challenge, a book with a message that is yet to find its reader. It is proof that some secrets can last for centuries. Now, a leap to the late 20th century, to a real mystery that terrorized California and challenged the sharpest minds in the FBI and local police. Between 1968 and 1969, a serial killer calling himself Zodiac terrorized the San Francisco Bay Area. In addition to brutal crimes, he sent a series of encrypted letters to the police and the press, boasting of his acts and threatening more crimes. Of these messages, two were of particular cryptographic interest. The first, the 408 cipher, was quickly solved, revealing disturbing information. However, the more complex one, the 340 cipher, remained undeciphered for over 50 years, becoming a symbol of the criminal's ability to hide. Only in 2020, a team of amateur cryptographers achieved a partial break, revealing a rambling message, but not his identity. The mystery persists. Who was Zodiac? And what secrets are still hidden in the unsolved parts of his ciphers? It's a case where a criminal used cryptography to mock authorities, becoming one of the most infamous enigmas in American criminal history. In 1990, something unusual happened at the headquarters of the United States Central Intelligence Agency, the CIA. The agency unveiled a monument called Kryptos, created by artist Jim Sanborn. It's not just a piece of art, it's a copper sculpture that contains an encrypted text in 4 distinct sections. The idea was to challenge the CIA's own analysts to decipher it. Over the years, with the help of crypto-analysts, 3 of the 4 sections have been solved. The deciphered messages revealed intriguing phrases, references to geographical locations, and a famous Egyptian explorer. However, the 4th section, the shortest and most enigmatic, remains an absolute secret. Not even the world's most powerful intelligence community has been able to break this code. The artist himself has provided a few clues over the years, but the mystery continues. A public artwork that is also a cryptographic enigma guarded in the agency's gardens, a constant reminder that there are secrets still waiting to be unraveled. Our next mystery transports us to the American Old West, to a story of fortune and a code that promises wealth. The Beale Ciphers are a series of 3 encrypted texts published in 1885 that supposedly reveal the location and contents of a colossal treasure estimated at over $60 million in current values of gold, silver, and jewels, said to have been buried by a man named Thomas Jefferson in 1820. Only one of the 3 ciphers has been deciphered, the second cipher. This was done using an ingenious method with the United States Declaration of Independence as the key. The message of Cipher 2 was revealed, and it describes in detail the impressive contents of the treasure. However, the first and third ciphers, which would reveal the exact location of the treasure and to whom it should be delivered, remain undeciphered to this day. Is it a real treasure waiting to be found? Or one of the greatest cryptographic hoaxes in history? The promise of wealth continues to drive treasure hunters and code experts for generations, transforming an enigma into a true legend. To conclude our journey through insoluble codes, we arrive at one of the strangest and most disturbing disappearance case, and a code that became a man's epitaph. On December 1st, 1948, an unidentified man was found dead on a beach in Somerton Park, Adelaide, Australia. He had no identification, and in his pants pocket, a torn piece of paper with the words Tamam Shud, meaning finished or ended in Persian. The words Tamam Shud were traced to a rare edition of the Persian poetry book, the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, found nearby. Inside this book, investigators discovered an enigmatic code, a series of carefully written letters and numbers that has never been deciphered. Despite decades of investigation and countless theories, the man's identity, the exact cause of his death, and the meaning of the code remain a haunting mystery. It is a code that carried with it the secrets of a life, perhaps of a mission or a final message, into eternity. The Somerton Man case, also known as Tamam Shud, continues to be one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in Australian history and one of the world's most intriguing codes. These codes, these cryptographic enigmas that have never been completely broken, are more than mere sequences of letters and numbers. They're time capsules, challenges to human intelligence, and reminders that the world still holds deep secrets waiting to be unraveled. They show us that no matter how much we advance in our processing and analytical capabilities, the human mind, with its subtleties, complexities, and even its enigmatic genius, can create mysteries that endure for centuries, challenging generations of unravelers. Which of these codes fascinated you the most? Do you believe any of them will finally be broken in the future, revealing their best-kept secrets? Share your opinion in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the Light and Shadows Global channel to uncover more secrets and curiosities hidden in the shadows of knowledge. Until the next mystery,